Choboy, Wontumi, and 4 Northern Regional Chairman, Volta Regional Chairman, have turned National Council into hooliganism group. Who call National Council the highest body of NPP. Now got 2 Wontumi na the blow for Pantano Wakasa. Now I dare him. I'm going to dare him. I'll give them showdown.
Yeah, Wafa buying Eja Padie, Papa John Mahame. You don't have 3 months, you don't have 4 months, you don't have 5 months. Yes, we're in 7 January 2025. 8 January 2025. Go after those people. Who's party near Musion Count over free one when movement. Free one when I stand with one when he.
Why? I hear about. I don't know.
Over to me.
But yes, Kabi was discussing John Mahama. Oh, you have money than him? Of course. I have money more than him. How about Ibrahim? Oh, now on to me, Kaso was Kasim Kwame. Okay. Maybe Kwame Mrs. Wacho, and you know. You know. Can I share by what they Kwame, you make kind of say. Me, catch it, you know. I do. What I said, you know. Now, no one can say me a captain. Ibrahim said me a captain. I have been a captain since over 20-something years.
50 million.
50 billion now more canon. 500 billion. The 500 yeah, NPC at all. You bring a scan. NPC at it at all. You bring a scan. Would you mean that this year penny? Your tone or bring a scan. I did your Muhammad in Ibrahim. Omukwana was a scan. What I say? It is a say I could to send John Mahama. And then Ibrahim was said, one first scan near to me would to me. Aside that, you know, yeah, you told me that to me that scan. I was saying that also. The better and he said, "You're from her because you can't hear me. Omana could do more." What I say?
Yes, Kabi was discussing John Mahama. Oh, you have money than him? Of course. I have money more than him. How about Ibrahim? Oh, now on to me, Kaso was discussing Kwame. Okay. Maybe Kwame Mrs. Wacho, and you know. You know. Can I share by what they Kwame, you make kind of say. Me, catch it, you know. I do. What I said, you know. Now, no one can say me a captain. Ibrahim said me a captain. I have been a captain since over 20-something years. I mean, no can say yeah.
Yeah, Wafa buying Eja Padie, Papa John Mahame. You don't have 3 months, you don't have 4 months, you don't have 5 months. Yes, we're in 7 January 2025. 8 January 2025. Go after those people. Who's party near Musion Count over free one when movement. Free one when I stand with one when he.
Why? I hear about. I don't know.
All right, 1 hour with Monufi. We did say Ubia Hon ASA. And then I would decamp program. I mean, any William Monufi Amankona. This is 1 hour with Monufi. Always live on YouTube. Team Pacho. Ubeti me a subscribe to the channel. So yeah. And then you baba to watch my own to me. And some no so. Chama Wontumi aka dwam. Na wa ya. Chama Wontumi nya bill. E pa cho nyese bill ni na Chama Wontumi nya o. But enkra yen sa kan say obia suro say obekọ say okwa bill Chama Wontumi based on 50 million cedis na yeka no. That is something that obia suro Chama Wontumi lawyer and kasa jatum say bail conditions here Chama Wontumi no. It seems to say Ghana ni biya suru so baba anymore. Even they got some people to say okay, we want to bail Chama Wontumi. But omo twi omo tipe omo tin say me ho no say ye nyina esika na enye clean. Until now the fear of bailing Chama Wontumi ni say menya property e de call. Now you be say na wo say sika we na sa property onya no here nobody can say minya sika no ha na say minya ha. That is what is keeping Chama Wontumi behind bars. Until now say see am no ka say Chama Wontumi e da so sha ban kukum ompi ye. Chama Wontumi aka ho. E di Chama Wontumi na no TV so brage say o ska change your mama, o ska change Ibrahim mama no e captain no. Not true say Chama Wontumi have no single friend that obenya that amount of money. Ede ko jino so kwa ko beli Chama Wontumi. Now NPP paying for free parliament, micro minority, and we are going to discuss them. Omontia say politics, it is a football. Politics na it is a football. Let me just be straight away and then tell this kind of people. Politics is a football. And this strategy at Manchester United, Memphis or Dortmund kushia or the best show mono. So what the same strategy no Emma Tachima 11 wonders ekushia Dortmund na Wontumi fanche no. Let me repeat my words again. Manchester United techniques and strategies or tactics now or the ball and their shit team beat Sebia Liverpool no. What did the same techniques, the same strategy, the same tactics? Adema Adriana United and as a Brekum Chelsea. No ne Chelsea or UK kushia Wontumi fanche no. And the micro minority, almost much abandoned parliamentar. You have to know the parliament in a with or without you, parliament air koso. I don't know if you understand my point. More parliament in a motive we a micro minority, more presence does not change anything, and it does not actually bring anything there. And to say we better work at the parliament here, Madam for I go na woody. Now we now as the Adongo say now my minority. Most of the free parliament say more quarter house I could be a beach Wontumi. A boy 11 o'clock will be anti-hot, but you didn't hear Adongo.
I think to me be very, very sad that you are here talking. He was expecting you to sleep at Yoko with him. You abandoned him to sleep there. And today, you promised the people of Ghana that you abandon this chamber. You are here making a lot of arguments. Wontumi, you people should tell Wontumi his people are deceiving him. And he's sleeping there alone and they are here. Arguing for more holidays. Honorable Adongo. Mr. Speaker, that is what they made us believe.
Chairman of the committee.
We were surprised when they were sitting on the ground there.
Honorable
but when we went there at 7, they had disappeared.
Exactly. More NPP micro minority na most free parliament say more konama kwatena se committee be chama Wontumi. Ebo anu na jo 10 na yekoya papa ba obi ante ho. We fa house me yera ofufu mi kwakodi. We fa house me dua na ready mi kwakodi. 11 o'clock yekoya na ho ye prrr ka chama Wontumi nko aka ho. Hey, chama Wontumi amani hu no. Chama Wontumi I know say sound so we say chama Wontumi pie o ma. What the bear this papa? I was a hey, entimepa the governor, and a yachimi akwata by kukuma, minya single person to come and bail me. Hey, the governor was catching will be a. And a yachi governor na akaho.
But yes, Kabi was discussing John Mahama. Oh, you have money than him? Of course. I have money more than him. How about Ibrahim? Oh, now Wontumi was discussing me, Kwame. Okay. Kwame, Mrs. Wacho, and you know. You know. Can I share by what they Kwame, they make kind of say. Me, yes, catch it, you know. I do.
What when you die, the chama Wontumi akwaka ho no. Anum just say ya, the chama Wontumi akwaka ho. Chama Wontumi, unim se uni kapare, also unka wanuntum. Imagine say among all the friends of Chama Wontumi, obi anywhere or person or say, or that amount of property, I would book a be Chama Wontumi. In fact, I are hosem. Me ameti hemi da ya ditunya pa ho say hey say na ho kire wa wonam fofo bi ebe dwene jaw hey NPP for
Jimmy for party jaw mo
hey
onim share
what's your NPP adan
Jimmy for party
Jimmy for party ni dia no nya den dodo
oh me gina president Kufu Ado nim kwa sha na be kala
na Jimmy for party na wo Bulgaria won so ya NPP ni no
oh na sha me resume Jimmy.
Wow, Chama Wontumi nti dede bebe ba na wote Ghana na wo ye nya no say na wuni obi a ya hwere Chama Wontumi ase te say akokoba no na busa for woni ma say mesere when the president won elections it was 7 December no and a Chama Wontumi station ohene ba tira ho through challenge to his excellency John Dramani Mahama na yengo tie say ohene ba wo se die na John Mahama we ne ba no omeye ipa che otie ni yie
Wafa buying eja padie, Papa John Mahama. You don't have 3 months, you don't have 4 months, you don't have 5 months. Yes, we're in 7 January 2025. 8 January 2025, go after those people. Who's party near Musion Count over free one movement? Free one when I stand with one when
why? I hear about and then I made
over to me.
And to Oheneba say, Onu throw challenge the Major Mama said, Your mama win your banana on the 7th of January. So in nano NPP Nibia, where we are buying tika, what for consequence are buying tika no? Your mama should go after them. Now, what we NPP Nina unim nearby Chinipa, now back what sound like we free one no, or no Heneba no Benyao. Little did he know say on one casa and charmine. And they got watch it. Just photos. Oh, anybody didn't know say now on one charmine. I could get 10 million chobabu US dollars to say, or the could real brew, a brewing in house in Kankari. Eddie Chama Wontumi. And then a cheetah for a they didn't know say he Chama Wontumi. And that's a mountain on Mokofabano, a betchino. But you ubi judge in Chama Wontumi, and ya bay you be on Jabanske Biano. Contract in the Dahono. But you read it by yourself. Chama Wontumi or Kwaji are buying contract or Kwakwa Quine. Sikani in a wedding. But that is what is on your board, on the screen. Chama Wontumi is getting in a Sikano Kwaji Yeniana, Chama Yakudi, but your contract some saying. And then Dahono. Over 45 million US chop-up dollars. But you ended that on your screen. And no. That there's so a Cantonment Road. Chama akwaje contract we say papa sikani ya mutu. Na obi beje chinje say there be enye no kure say company no. Chama dia. But you itu mira ye chirisi o. Enti se ye ntimi nkyere wosie na ye mfa sie no kura anya den emba e pa cho so company na da ho no e pa cho ye nko fe se hwan dia it's gonna shock you but just say wa ho ena da ho no Bernard Antwibo si akon the director and the company no Chama Wontumi ene ye free obi Doris Kwenu director and a company in Omodia. But you're the secretary in the federal Constance we are fair. That is what is on your screen. We are doing everything to prove to NPP for them with the Chama Wontumi actually say, hey, my Chama, you know, chop no afano. And the Chama in a kwaji this particular contract. Kwaji scano, if wow, what? And they say that dear so a Cantonment Road. If I tell one, I'm so a bisa almost say, Quino Chama Yana so ye. Man caso be a witch anti Chamayo. Wow, won't tia grow naseno. You keep quiet. Until we are gonna ask NPP before say, Momo your political party papa and answer your political party papa. They say the Ghana and numbers of Ghana form and answer the Modemon Kama Yen because based on this contract in that screen, so no. Ye him say Chama Wontumi and a company in ANDA. Inti NPP for us and lie. And a mako jina say Chama Wontumi a buy a witch hunter Chama Wontumi. A persecution by any prosecution a buy a year. Inti obi kura be jina was a Chama Wontumi si only DBM. That Chama Wontumi say no or hunger strike only di or kopemsi ebe yino. NPP for I don't know what is wrong with them. Sometimes instead of just taking their time to understand what is happening in the society, they don't even understand. Also, per president Teddy, Mahmoud Bawumia also per president Teddy. Party must more power. Now, why would Chama Eddie Ghana dear kwa Jessica so kwa kudia aburu ama wa Jessica so kwa kwa ama ya kwa China also want to say Chama is also in the DBM. Hey, and sana come be Chama. E come in be Chama. Now in my semester. Another pre and the country Ghana for say Chama Wontumi say on only DBM into a hunger strike. But another pre no. Or say Chama Wontumi is on hunger strike. He has decided not to eat until he's released from detention. I'm if I'm costing na hade. Yes, I because me and make manumusem. So another press Chama Wontumi I decided to only di or strike. Hunger strike. Only this I just see a yine pianza. Na mpacho yenkwe go bisa Chama Wontumi lawyer and say no kore. Ana nye no kore. Chama Wontumi lawyer say oh e no kwa me Chama Wontumi ko we gare ne mo. E kan gare ne mo bom nti enye no kore say Chama Wontumi or strike. Say enne no kwa strike na minim. Na mom enno na last 2 days here me Chama Wontumi nyina edi sapa. Almost fufu na krante kwan. Ene de come Chama Wontumi. And within NPP, they seem to be confused about what is happening. Whilst another praying say Chama Wontumi say only di. Na or hunger strike and the Chama Wontumi lawyers say there be me client no some kwan or kwa we di abeti ye can be no would di ho. Inti yenye no say Chama Wontumi or hunger strike. One political party. Bunch of confused people. It's a politics, it's a football. Strategy Manchester United and the bubble ocean. What is the same strategy no? Every kum Chelsea no only Manchester United ko share on team fan no. So you need to understand the game. See ameno ka say Ghana for do nan anya confidence in his excellency John Dramani Mama and I can just say be man ho fefo. Je mine na see mine my NPP before you need to go back and sit down and then re-strategize how to do or how to be a proper opposition party. But looking at things in there, you people are confused. You don't even know when you're opposition party. And opposition and one so no when you're micro. Na nazo na kaya so when hata ahodi bi anim. In the NPP before when you hata President Nana Dango Kufuor kasama
I would say to the people of Ghana, I'm sorry. We are sorry for the poor work we have done. We're going to go and think about ourselves.
So you better go and think about yourselves. NPP before. Wow, Chama Wontumi. Akwaje contract no. Okwe this guy no. Kwan die no kura ha me say Bruno Chama kwaje so okwa kodua no. Kwan die no. En ha me say Bruno $10 million. Na Ghana ban so minim and another don kwaku fado. Mutimi kopaja Exim Bank sika $10 million. The many people akọ say on fan kodua Bruno. Minim ba bi kodua Bruno no. Na Tony General so dey about say enye no nko o. E say fraud kura kan ho. Nti minim fraud na minim just Attorney General na be prove minim nipa na Chama Wontumi di fraud no. And then Attorney General say enye no nko o. O say Chama Wontumi dey no. Even international agencies bi kura we Chama Wontumi asa che na ka ho. Nti ono nim say ye Chama Wontumi ne e man say American for kwa be san be mo an de na ko. E asem. Enka say Chama ba ko pe. Chama Wontumi also was catching John Mama and Ibrahim Mama no.
But yes, Kabi was catching John Mahama. Oh, you have money than him? Of course. I have money more than him. How about Ibrahim? Oh, now Wontumi Kaso was catching me, Kwame. Okay. Mimi, Kwame, Mrs. Wacho, and you know.
Okay. Teacher, I want to see Swache. Also was catching John Mama and Ibrahim and Yakoma boom. After they saw Chama Wontumi pa. Yes, you Chama. Sikabe without way. Say any one now for with the same scar. Mobi more 50 million penny for me bill. Chama Wontumi this is here. Catch Chama Wontumi in the bush of Wina Boma. That's kind of Omunya.
50 million. 50 billion now more canon. 500 billion. The 500 yeah, NPP at all Muna. You bring us canon. NPP at it at all. You bring us canon. Would you mean that this your penny? Your tone, or bring us canon.
So what I say? Yes, I say, told Wontumi in the bush of penny, and NPP going in account as kind of Munya. Hey, Ghana, NPP 4. Oh, Chairman. There be. Oh. 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 There be. There be. There be. There be. Chairman, now the ba okwa jiska so kwa kodua buru chairman iska no we. Okwa jiska so kwa ye kwan iska no we. Chairman ba ko pe. Oh, me am a chairman. John Mama obu wa. Hey, Chairman Wontumi nenum da. Hey. Masa next time no, so wouldn't awade a enko fere match o. Na wo hene ba wo John Mama we near go through this challenge no. NPP for my Chairman Wontumi o.
Yeah. Wafa buying eja padie. Papa John Mahame. You don't have 3 months. You don't have 4 months. You don't have 5 months. Yes, we're in 7 January 2025. 8 January 2025. Go after those people. Who's party near Musion Count? Obakoye free one movement. Free one when I stand with one when he.
Why? I hear about. And then I made
over.
Yo, I hear about the Atonka. They say, well, chairman. Eddie, the contract, but was a chairman. Chairman, Aka Jamu. Chairman, Equaji contract or Quaqua Quine. Quina chairman, Anye. But we are proving the point to you, say, a chairman and Chibosia company and a Quajis contract. No. And these are the documents. Documents and a good honor. Shareholders and trustees in any good honor. Bernard and Chibosia the shares are all meaning and a down the cow. Oh, asemo. Me am a chairman. Chairman Bacope. Na feed my jama chairman cow is caffeine we. Now, I rehearse them to say former vice president or yes, and man be the president. No, chairman won't me dinner chi. What's your baimu? And I was a chairman won't me acquaint just as a cow in ya. One fine judge may be a wadi. So Mahmoud Bawumia so can who be a chairman won't be quite this kind of deal. Said you nobody knows. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia as a lie could you also know quack with Obinia bill and surety. I'm a chairman won't me. Mahmoud Bawumia would mukobaya. It's kind of emfa. Or this kind of emfa. Because chairman won't me lawyer because say and yes many man for most can be. But Obia Sureties si can kita enye clean. NPP phone himself si take it on enye clean. Into mo tweba enye na pajo tie sema Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia edituja.
Has been held in custody by Yoko, and so we wanted to see him and see how he was doing. We've made those arrangements. Unfortunately, we are here, but the NIB and Yoko feel that the crowd is such that they are not able to bring him here at the moment, and they will have to make proper arrangements to bring him so that we can see him. And we are going to continue making those arrangements. We are very, very disappointed in our inability to see him because we had made prior arrangements, and so we've expressed our disappointment, and we want to continue and to make sure that we can see him. I must put on record that the bail conditions that have been set for Chairman Wontumi's bail, 50 million Ghana cedis, is very onerous. I don't know how many people in Ghana can have property with 50 million Ghana cedis. And I believe that this was just set to prevent his timely release.
Nipana obejina ozenke maname president no. Chairman Wontumi adina chi akwaji tika twitwi di adi no. Ono no tin have 10 wa be kan kire Ghana for say Yoko for asheda na mpese be Chairman Wontumi nti na de say sika na ato Chairman Wontumi so na nipa dodo ten ene wa Ghana e wo say sika no. NPP for
Jimmy for party job.
Instead of addressing say Sikana Chairman Wontumi GD ye no wanya ade no, they have now decided not to talk about say sika no. Also per president edi nipa na odi wachi no e de kwati kwan akwaje man ni nyina sika adi wamfa nnua buru no ye hu buru wan bag kora. Etinka onye opportunity ye bisa o doctor papa na odi wachi no aban se odi akwaje aban sika se odi kwa akwadua buru amba enti ya chi no se onko first kan mra de na woka Instead, so because oh, minianum, chama anya de, baby is can be an jebestre no de kofabano. You are rather accusing the state agencies. Say, omona enya enyi chama man chama nkotrabante. You see? That is the Ghana we are all building. Say, when you get some people in the country, my say, no, it's either say, omon pe mayana sem, and also omon pe mayana sem, you don't even know. And we tea abronye, abra no can say, on the chama Wontumi companies. Any contract or moji ye. That is why they are going after Chama Wontumi. NPP for your money to answer no. Omante. Mambudu Bawumia, I decided to say, or no one tis answer no. So when you play with this kind of people, that is how they will do things to you. Because they've decided say no credit or monka. Until I like you, Dr. Mambudu Bawumia, and I have your markets and say for no. When you get the opportunity, but you say things as it is. Come there, NPP for. Because Ghana for etiho ene ehwemo. Ebisa mo say, dear potin na mbetimi aye e de aboa man no. That is something we wanted you guys to say. Enti senkara Alhaji Dr. Mambudu Bawumia oba ye e na obehu obi a obo man ne koro no a. Are you saying senkara ube giant say onko this kind of answer there? But you see Alhaji Dr. Mambudu Bawumia babia bisa this kind of questions. Because for now, Ghana for your confidence in John Mahama's administration, and a day man John Mahama say, on making sure so bet the mind to the level of Ghana ni biape. But is that the same NPP? Are the NPP forecasting combat bayano? Sana humana. These are questions that we see NPP ni be so say now who the chairman want to make you say yenyi chairman want to me no. What do you mean by those kind of things? My nipa enchira wa de property omini na owia wo question bi a wo bi say nipa na so but 1 hour with the Monufi ne. When you subscribe here, take your time and then subscribe for me. Alhaji Dr. Mambudu Bawumia, whenever he get a chance, then he starts to say things that it doesn't exist. But you see, Alhaji Dr. Mambudu Bawumia could generally be country Ghana for say Ghana for Mr. His Excellency John Dramani Mahama say a dear policy in order to ho ama mind tikasem a jina yino. But you ain't response John Mahama Ediamano.
We have seen a response to the work that we've done, especially when it comes to the economy and hardship and all that. And somebody says, point to one policy that you have implemented to make the CD appreciate. And I said, one policy, it's not about one policy. The answer is effective leadership. With effective leadership, we can turn this economy around and create a better life for our people. And that is what I'm committed to make sure that by the time we finish these 4 years, we'll set a standard in government that whichever party or whichever people come into governance cannot reverse the gains that we have made in restoring our people's confidence in our democracy. And so we'll continue to listen to the nuggets of wisdom that you give us, because it makes us better, it makes us stronger. It helps us to do what the Ghanaian people, have.
And when you listen to His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, or say the test that Ghana for Edema Obi Abe Azumi power, and they say Obama or Masitinum a tumpon. And that is what he's focusing on. And yeah, Dr. Mambudu Bawumia na ma ode okoti achicha Wontumi kwa, then you go and accuse the president, say President Nechomo. And the president and Bunu East, Bunu region, thank you to church the Ghana for Nema na buy any person oye. Then you are in Accra playing politics with everything. Achicha Wontumi Mupa munko pe bail macha Wontumi na munyino. And stop attacking the president, because president enye institution. When former US president Eba Ghana about Eba Ghana no Obama okay the Ghana for say the only thing that African for here say we need to build strong institutions. Na ye nyama institutions no enye independent no munye omodwuma. And then when you have a president, what Emma institutions in the then somebody said, I want to be president, but I will align all the institutions in the to the president in our town. Meanwhile, when he was a vice president, as Ghana's head of economic management team, see the same say, yeah, or some no, president. Until the rule of constitution and answered by convention, yet the man when he was running away from it, yet when he turns around, then he comes to blame the same thing that he was defending. No. These are the people almost a year more before me buy. But you're going to go with Abronye. Only charm I wound to me. A day companies number one, dear nearly due to Chama to miss arrest. Pacho, listen very carefully. Abronye had an interview with a radio station. Pacho, listen to it very carefully.
Ben, I watch me no me baby too quine. Maybe too quine na my friend. Until no hana. Me mate to be friend. If we order from a bar for 4 years, say, Jumadi or Mutini. Nti Bawumia or Asante Mantem or Heneba. O friend crowd, Heneba Pedia dance here because Nami and Nama Quantu Nintin were not that week, you know. Obi Koma tip off for say. Many time I want to be free or mine no more. Into a Monte airport for never. And here. In the first time I want to miss Anamiano. And I'm a friend or Heneba. Na me catch and say na that nipa na ode information amame no enya de say beto af na me de meko airport ho me de metu me kwan nti o hene ba so try ya nti a kire na chama wontu me so ye dey e frame in fact nipa na o frame no obo me two companies dini and the kire me ana officer amensem yenu say ono de nim ntro ka kirem say me company si 8 years ne he na me de year aduma na me me nima de aye frɛ no government contract me nima de kro nti so no betima kyerɛkyerɛ mu da ba me sa company na wabɔ no me gitum say me ta ma bronya me company but the unique government institution via 2017 to 2025 January NPP amamu ba na wie ya sa companies ni me de ya ban aduma da ya ma me da no say yes almost investigation ni kire because omu kita me ticket ya me to kwan nti na omu pa me ma cheme no this cheme na me da me fa ho nti ya bopo Wontumi de aso nyina ba bi a wayi aduma no na se kukule se me nua na me boa asa se me ka kire no me try amanya na akwa ohene ba Bawumia me friend kukure but the next year say me friend say me friend ohene ba na me ka kire ne say me da me ma ko me take it ready me to kwan but my sister time and so to kwan amunya na o mbeke airport the information you the agenda na numero time and frame na me so kwa me wo airport na me so me wo airport wa me ko na me kan ye si ye nyina kire no en se na me ka kire no ye ba chi no first one na wa kwa ba de chi ani ya be detain no fro hene ba me kan ni nyina kire no dito
all right enti chairman Abronye nsem o kan no say information on the nya en say kian na chi chairman Wontumi ye den aye be chi no because companies be a chairman Wontumi won adwuma chairman Wontumi de companies na ye no enwuma na bebre fishy. The chairman knew say yebeche no because chairman asemu Ghana koja bansika sheda kwame plus what the first say is kebia bin Western Bank kwana kwaji bi go ye gidi oso ko mu planes abon first kana ma no yes Ghana plus ngane ka what and I say key. Anyway, the chairman Wontumi lawyer said they have to go to court. Now very variation in the bail conditions said the chairman Wontumi no. Other than that, then had their chairman BP. And to Kumasi governor. So onye Ghana ni bi say the Ghana for apono a cow. Hey, Minya Ghana ni biem.
Minya Ghana ni bio.
We Ghana ni. Oh, chairman. Ya ro se mo. Chairman pa o ya kaka be se so sika. Ya chairman ko pa Japan de mra chairman nya. But for on a more serious note, this is my take. I think that this particular issue, I've been thinking about it very often. Ghana wa home. I'm not saying say ya chicha Wontumi ha me. Me chairman Wontumi actually I'm very happy because I am fat chairman and come home to me. But let's be serious with it. Ghana your mrebi wo I don't know how as amran eba Ghana and ye the mran e di ni pebre and ato chairman Wontumi no afei na Ghana for NPP for be and e kuku down for be Ghana they started to speak against it. One, ye chi obi the police station or whatever or quarter bail conditions in the many panel for me in Tiasie. I'm going to speak about the bail conditions in Ghana. Yet me chi obi the court and a police station here such amount to be 50 million worth of property in Ghana. But I want you we should face fact. Now I know how me say yet me can say some property should be based in Accra because court needs Accra. Me am tell me Accra o me nyankra ni. Na no chief Professor Christopher Ameyakumfi no onyankra ni. Professor Christopher Ameyakumfi every techiman. And if he has a property I foresee say property no will be based in Techiman. And this I will check Christopher Ameyakumfi or Techiman. Now the neighbor court to Accra. Now court because say before you bail Christopher Ameyakumfi no and so in your property worth 10 million worth Ghana cedis. The property should be situated in Accra. Are you trying to mean say Techiman enya Ghana and as a meaning say that condition alone will keep you there. And now Matisse Papa Nechi only Christopher Ameyakumfi no. Or that's what that police are catching because bail conditions in Wontumi meeting. And those kind of things are some of the things that we as Ghanaians, we need to start to speak against it and then correct all those kind of things. Because a child will call Ghana call to be as long as we Ghana ni, na Ghana, as some you do a Ghana there. And was a Ghana baby or property there, they should be able to go there and then check on the property. Neither baby liu. But see, I can't say be a child work Kumasi, and I said the property should be based in Kumasi. Now we need more be a Kumasi, but we Ghana ni, every our properties, our Tamal and our Bolga, waka ho. Panyifo no one will say sometimes all these kind of simple things they don't check. I just say the be a dino and I chicha my Wontumi aka ho na NPP for mo kwatena wa afenya markets ho na okọ chanties okọ de no na afenya markets be nyaw what was say na ba chiwa batachiman na ba ka just say tachiman kwata ka chiro say you be more bail just onya property what tachiman oso wunti tachiman how are you going to get it meanwhile we Ghana near property no esi Ghana. When we are building society, Your Excellency, you said you are resetting Ghana. But you're making laws in the sense that they're in conformity to suit Ghanaians. But you're listening to the things I'm saying here very carefully. I'm not trying to say something is good or something is bad. But we need to act as Ghanaians. Because what you Ghana need, maybe a Ghana, maybe me feel brutal about why arresting me be a Ghana, Accra. Or the Meko Jina Accra court. Who go do also want me bail. Or say somebody has to bail me to come from Accra. And I say I have to have a property in Accra. I have no business in Accra. I don't reside in Accra. Everything I have is in my hometown. How are you going to get bail for me? These simple things, we have to watch it as nation. Now, a so more, and I'll bet you make can say, and they Chama Wontumi. You see the whole of NPP before they are fighting to get somebody to bail Chama Wontumi, they are unable to get it. It could be say, or it might be say, Chama Wontumi or somebody has that worth of property, but it is based in Kumasi. So ya Chinaka Accra, so on Kaho. So what I say, Ibinyao. And then your NDC, they will law you NDC constitution. Now the General Secretary of the party need to meet in our office. SSA leadership of parliament. Haruna Idris a lawyer. Etna house he never spoke about it. And Menana Chine ye if you no tia. Otiwana and the other now say assessor. No tiana members of parliament. And so me leaders say that me were you knew says I don't know. There's a candidacy constitution. A team that he was there. He never spoke against it. To the man on the mrana ebechew. All right, we say for me that's it. And then 1 hour with Munufi me dibesi you have but your channel no 1 hour with Munufi me di any William Munufi amankona. We can subscribe ya but you subscribe. Ubetimi like it, share nso a mani ebeji. Oyiwa, Charlie you have a code there. Da wan se bunya mrete bia na mutimi just photos nso edwan ne. Wa utimi join ne mantimi ama odin bia no. But your facha me channel 1 hour with Munufi. Nyankopon ene wo entina. Meda obi ase. Bye bye.
Yeah, wafa buying eja padie, Papa John Mahame. You don't have 3 months, you don't have 4 months, you don't have 5 months. Yes, we're in 7 January 2025. 8 January 2025. Go after those people. Who's party near Musion Count over free when he movement. Free when he I stand with one when he
why? I hear about I don't know.